I joined YouTube on January 8th of 2020, but I didn't post my first video until June 15th of 2023. And I was officially monetized on October 8th of 2024. So in total, it took me 1 year and 4 months of making videos to be invited into the YouTube Partner Program. In this video, I'm going to be fully transparent and share with you how much money I've made for the first 3 months of being monetized on YouTube. There are currently 3 ways that my channel can generate income. The first is through long form ads, the second is through short form ads, and the third is through super chats. I have yet to receive a super chat, so as of right now, I am banking on long form and short form ads to provide revenue. There are other ways that you can make money off of YouTube besides these 3 avenues. For example, if you create an exclusive YouTube members channel where your subscribers have to pay a monthly fee in order to get access to exclusive content, or the most popular one that you've probably heard of is through brand sponsorships and partnerships. Something to keep in mind is that the amount of money that you make off of YouTube is highly dependent on your niche. A niche is essentially the focus and the subject of your content. So it's going to remain consistent. And based off of the research that I've conducted, there are some niches that pay way more than others. Off the top of my head, I can recall those being real estate, fitness, finance, education, cooking, and digital marketing. If you look at my channel, you'll come to the quick conclusion that I am not a niche down creator. My videos are all over the place and I'm pulling different viewers with different interests. The YouTube algorithm is probably a little confused because they don't know who my main target audience is. Before I jump into how much money I made in October, November, and December of 2024, I want to quickly touch upon RPM. And RPM stands for revenue per 1,000 views. I'm going to solely focus on my most highest performing video to date, which is titled, I got laid off from a job for the 3rd time, but I don't care. The RPM for this specific video is $1.22. Okay, so let's look at October of 2024. This is the first month of me being monetized, and it's a little less than a month out from me making that video about getting laid off. So that video, keep in mind, is going to be the one pushing the revenue and generating the income for me primarily. On October 8th, the first day, I made $2.34. And my highest paying day in October was on October 20th, and I made $4.99. It does go down, and eventually I kind of hit a baseline of $1 to $1.50. It jumped up again on October 31st, where I made $2.44. So in total in October, I made $63.42. Of course, other videos that I had previously posted were also generating views, but I'm not going to go into the specifics for how much I made off of each video that month because that is just going to take too long. I just want to get straight to the point because I know a lot of you just want to find out the grand total and we all don't really have the attention span anymore, right? Okay, so now we're going to jump into November of 2024. In November, I started off with making $2.25. It decreased to $1.29 on November 5th, and then it jumped up to $2.17, and then it was on the decline again. As you can see, the amount of money that you're going to make off of YouTube is never consistent, and it highly depends on when your viewers are more likely to watch your content. What days of the week are they most active? It is definitely a numbers game. And listen, I eventually want to make YouTube my full-time career, but I'm also extremely realistic, and I know that it's going to take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Okay? The content creators that you see that are now able to be financially stable solely from YouTube had to put in a lot of time and effort, years and years and years of consistency and dedication. And I also think something that has kind of contributed to a lack of true revenue from my channel is because I'm not making videos consistently. So I've made it a goal for myself going forward to try and post a video once a week if I can. I know that's kind of lofty, but I do think it does help your channel because your viewers can rely on you and look forward to when you're going to post, and they're going to be more loyal. In total for November, I have made $35.65. I'm not sure why it says estimated revenue, but that is what I made. When I have made this video, I will be sitting at 2,083 subscribers. Another factor into making money off of YouTube is dependent on how many subscribers you have, because that means you're going to have more returning and loyal viewers. And I'm a very small channel, so I also keep this in the front of my mind when I'm looking at my AdSense revenue at the end of the month. Okay, now we're looking at December of 2024, and when I have made this video, we will be at the end of December. So my revenue for December is still technically closing out. For December, I started off with 88 cents. Then it jumped up to $2.56 on December 8th. We went down again, jumped up a tad bit on the 14th with $1.90. And then we just went on the decline, and then it wasn't even in the dollar range, it was in the cent range for most of the end of December. So for December, I'm roughly estimated to make $29.18, but I'm filming this video on December 28th, so we still have a little bit left of December, not very much. So it might be a little bit more than $30-ish, but I think you get the gist, right? So the grand total of what I made off of YouTube the first 3 months of being monetized is, drum roll please, $128.25. Yes, I know, not very exciting, but YouTube is paying me something, okay? What an accomplishment, because this is a world-renowned platform. And I did hit the $100 threshold, so I will be receiving a paycheck. And that paycheck is going to be coming from Google AdSense, which is separate from YouTube Studio. In regards to when YouTube pays you, it appears that that occurs between the 21st and 26th of every month. And your earnings are finalized between the 7th and 12th of each month. I do value transparency, honesty, and keeping it real. And I wouldn't be living my authentic truth if I wasn't also delivering that same expectation that I have in my personal life to my subscribers. And I think it's important to hear from smaller content creators who are monetized, because it is going to vary from channel to channel. And of course, if you have a larger subscriber base and you have a more niche channel, then yes, your revenue is probably going to be drastically different from mine. Again, YouTube is the long game, and I'm very well prepared to put my nose to the grindstone. I know eventually I will reach a point where I will be able to live solely off of YouTube revenue. I am manifesting it. I believe in myself. I just know it's going to happen, and I think it's just about being positive and also remembering that it's not all about the money at the end of the day, because I can assure you 100% that I love making YouTube videos. It is my passion. I look forward to getting to know my audience and building a community, because I've never really had a community in real life. I just feel so much joy being on YouTube. I'm so grateful that I took this leap, and it's about small steps and just staying consistent and dedicated, because in the end, that's really what's going to help you to reach your milestones and your goals. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and comment. I'm so curious what you all are going to say. I know some of you are going to be like, girl, that's it? Oh, forget that. But you know what? That's fine. Oh, and how can I forget? If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, because that does mean the world to me. And I want you to be a part of this community. So that's all I've got. Bye.